Okay, so I found this sample that actually worked. Yeah. We just gonna ignore that. It took actually so long to find this sample. And now I'm gonna show you that it can actually decompile files, but like only if it's in the right language written. Oh, wait, I forgot to run the pyinstxtractor. CD downloads, and on the side. So now we're gonna get the file.ysd files. And the sample is here. Okay, exe files. Okay, from here we can actually already see it, but we gotta ignore that because I just downloaded a ransomware from GitHub and compiled it myself with pyinstall because else it would have just taken too long to find the sample for Python 3.11 because like it packs the runtime, etc, etc. Wait, and now I can actually show you that this thing is fucking good. So, as you can see here, it imports cryptography, Fernet. It also imports subprocess and then checks the output, and it also puts in OS. So Fernet check output key equals Fernet generate key, probably to generate something to encrypt a file. List of dir, I think that's drive letters because here see that would make sense. And then it actually runs a cmd where it encrypts a specific file type you type in, and then it just goes through all the drives and decrypts this specific file type, and then it writes the file name into the cmd. So yeah, I run swipe. Then it opens the files, it reads the data, then it encodes, then it makes a new file, .hack, then it writes the file, then it closes, then it closes the file, then it closes the new file, and then the OS removes the old file. So if you like type in actually it will go through all the drives, then read all the data and encrypt all the files. I'm not explain too much for it, but that's basically the main code. So bytecode analysis, you can even go through here, and then it sees well the Python scripts here, the decompiler actually decompiles, and you can even see metadata like name, module, ransomware, first line 1, arguments, local stack size, and flags. So just for you to see, I didn't hard code it to just output that. It is really decompiling. I can show you another thing, like I'ma just search like here networm. I might not take networm, that would be too rigorous because anyway I have the network enabled, then else device could escape. Let's do like this penalty routers, because I don't care. So and here, and now we can run the pyinstxtractor. Then it obviously packs everything, like, you know, it's routed into an exe and does it to bytecode where it is like needed. They can't like disassemble it, but with my tool you can. So pyinstxtractor. Oops, I forgot to write Python again. And right, in distribution I gotta be very careful to not execute this. And then you just got it like here. Yes, the structure file, you have the pyz with actually the headers in, and they're just modules, and up here is the actual pyz source code. So let's put it in here, so just so you see. And like you do processes, F main tool is hidden path, rec tools connect. So this code is pretty easy to read. F equals OS path, so it also a variable and sets the OS path. The OS path probably is C, and then backdoor name equals OS path space name file, hidden path OS get CWD hidden, so basically writes some hidden paths and some rec paths. Then it connects to the registry, to be exact to the HK local machine. It opens the key software Microsoft Windows current version run, and then it writes key and sets the value from Microsoft support to 0. OS system attribute.h. So actually let me take a look at that. Attribute.h dot hidden path. Oh. Wait, actually I gotta Google that what attribute H is. Because I don't remember it. To see hidden attributes. Okay, probably to see hidden system files. It creates a new console here and interaction product, and I think that means that it types this exact thing 100 times. So yeah, like I can't even show you. Yeah, I didn't really. I didn't I didn't know you can type in this box, but we're just gonna ignore that. And what does that code do? Let's say what your duty says. Okay, no, I was wrong. It hides itself. So probably like a what is it called again? I don't know, but it just hides itself. It writes itself into the startup, right? And then it executes every time you start a PC, and does multiple instances of itself, and then it does backdoor. Okay, yeah. So it is a backdoor. Not like I thought. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Actually, one thing, you can even extract this into a Python file, but I just trust you that don't do shady things with that. But so you do find the decompiler on my Discord. It's already run project. This written in C, and it helps you to encrypt the Python code to reverse engineers. I mean, you could technically still decompile it if you have the script, because there is an integrated it has an integrated decompile function, but like for when there wasn't even the decompile function, probably it would be really hard to decompile, because you would have to reverse engineer this whole script and like reverse it. That it still uses all the things that were set before, like password, etc. And then probably someone could do it, that you put in a file and then it reverses and gives you the source code. But as you can see, search C conform, no magic numbers, state machine for passing, self-integrated check, audit logging, consistent error handling, conversion edge cases, atomic file operations, and also enhanced machine binding, replay attack protection, password strength validation, and there should be also AES. You can set this like you want. If you set this higher, it would be harder for others to decompile it, because the more bytes, the more combination it is. So I think that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Take a look at my Discord, at my GitHub, and see you next time.